Hello everybody! So today is gonna be a video about books because yes, I love reading and I did this video a super long time ago with my older video that you can't find anymore on my channel. But I was doing some kind of book review because I don't know, I just like it and talking about books. So I didn't read a lot recently, but on this month I read those two books that I really wanted to talk about. So as you can see is the book Girl Online by Zoella, really cool actually, Zoe Sugg, and the book EnjoyMarie by Marie Lopez, which is a French YouTuber called EnjoyMarie. I'm gonna talk about this book first. I don't know if it's this, if you can have it in English actually, but I still think that it's interesting to talk to you about this because maybe one time translate in English, and also because if you're interested with reading French book, this is a really good one. So yeah, I'm gonna begin with this one and then go with Girl Online book. So yeah, I hope you're gonna like this video and let's do it. The first of both book that I read was EnjoyMarie. It's a really interesting book. Marie is a French YouTuber that is 20 years old, and I really like this book. It's not an autobiography, it's not a fiction, it's kind of a book relating with teenagers' problem, like acne, first boyfriend, when your parents are divorced, I don't know, going shopping with your friend and all that kind of stuff, your first parties and everything. And I don't know, I really think that it was interesting to read it because I really like Marie. It's one of my favorite French YouTuber. I think we look really alike because we're almost the same age, we kind of love the same thing, and my parents are also divorced and everything, so yeah, I don't know, I really wanted to read it out. And that's what I did. So yeah, I really like it. First of all, the cover is so pretty. It's pink and you have kind of those little lights on it. It's super girly, but it's not too much, and it looks really pretty with kind of like pink, then orange, and then purple ombre. I think it looks really great. So what I found really interesting is that every chapter is called by a movie title. So yeah, I don't know, I really like it, and it's really interesting because every chapter is not super long and it's not like something that you have to read along. You can just actually choose to read chapter 10, then chapter 3, and then chapter 20, because why not? It's not something that you have to read every chapter one after one, because it's not like a really linear story. And it's really interesting because if you don't really like to read, but you still want to read it, you can just decide, okay, today I'm gonna read this chapter because the title interests me, I'm gonna read this one again, and you know, just read the part that you really like. And I think it's really interesting. What I really like about this is that in every chapter you begin a new kind of story, because it always begin, or almost always begin, with Marie going on her computer with a cup of tea, explaining a bit, okay, right now I'm doing this, and then you just, it's like going in a black hole and you just go out in new universe with a teenager Marie that's 16, and you go in with her to her first party. She's gonna explain you what happened and how it was at the time, and I think it's really interesting. And then at the end of the chapter you just go in the black hole again, boom, with Marie right now. She just finished a cup of tea, it just get cold because she didn't drink it, and she just finished to write a chapter. And it's really interesting because it's always like little world, and I really like those kind of reading. I really like it, and it just went really well, and I don't know, I just love it. It was really good. So if you want to read a French book, I highly recommend this one. Then of course I read Girl Online by Zoella. It's a really good book. This one is a fiction and it's super amazing. It's funny, it's a bit emotional, it's still great. I don't know, I just really love it. So yeah, you don't read it from Zoe's point because Zoe's not in it because it's a fiction. We read it from Penny's point of view, and it's super interesting. So Penny is like a teenager, her parents are really lovely with her, but they had a car accident, and since then she had kind of anxiety attack, if I can say it like this. And yeah, she had a bit of trouble to deal with it. Her parents and her brother are totally great. They're not hurt or anything from the car accident, but she's always afraid of stuff because of it. And so a best friend, which is a gay guy, is super funny, and he said her you should write a blog and just write about it, because it could help you to just talk to people that have kind of the same kind of trouble, and it will probably help them too. So she did it, and her parents just wedding organizer. So for one of those, she's going to New York, and she met an amazing guy. They look so alike, they're so perfect together, and she's gonna talk about him on her blog. So it's an anonymous blog, so no one knows who she is, and she's gonna understand that finally she doesn't know who that famous Brooklyn boy is, because there is some stuff that she can't explain, and she's gonna understand that maybe he could have lied to her. And it's super interesting. It's like you can almost feel her dreams when she goes to New York, because she's an English girl. You can almost feel the little excitement, and it's so amazing, and I think that it's so well writing. I know that there is this rumor about Zoe having a ghostwriter. I don't think that it is, because I know that Zoe really loved writing, because she had a blog for a really long time before even having a YouTube channel. And I don't know, I think it's stupid to say that, because I don't think she had a ghostwriter. You can, I don't know, I can feel that there is some Zoe's stuff on it, and I really like it. I think it's super great. I actually really like, what, 24 hours? It was amazing. And a thing that I just realized is that I didn't read the last page of the book, which is a thing that I used to do. I read the last page before reading the book. I don't know, it's just something that I love doing, because I think that if the book have a good end, and when I say good end, I'm not saying a happy ending, I'm saying a great ending, even if it's a bad ending, just a great one, then the book worth reading. And I didn't did with this one. It's probably the only book in which I didn't read the last page, and it's just so amazing. It's super interesting, and I just really love it. So yeah, this is the end of the video, I think. I'm not gonna explain too much about the book, but let's just say that I really love those two. If you read it, then just leave in the comment what you think of it, because it's really interesting. They are super amazing to read. They're super light, but at the same time it's interesting, and you can feel that it's not really difficult to read. I actually read Girl Online in French too, because I was afraid that it was you know, a too difficult English for me to read it. But that's what's really interesting with those two books. You can feel that those two girls are intelligent, that they have vocabulary, but they're not gonna put every single culture they have into your brain. They just want you to read it and see that it's a well done writing, but not too much, and I really like it. So yeah, if you read one of those, then just say it in the comment, because I would be really happy to know what you think of it. Yeah, I was really happy to read those books, because Zoe and Marie are two YouTubers that I really love. I know that some people don't like the fact that YouTubers are writing books, because, okay, no, I mean, everybody can't be a writer, but I think that those two girls love writing, and I'm like, okay, if they had the possibility to do it, why not? Because if you like writing and you have the proposition to write a book, are you gonna say no? Obviously not, because it's so amazing, and writing a book, it's such an amazing thing, and I'm really happy and proud of them that they could do it, because it's really great. And I don't know, I just really like it. Yeah, I also hope that you liked this video, and if you did, just give it a thumbs up. You can also subscribe to the channel if it's not done already, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!